Setting goals can be easy, but sticking to them is the hardest part. And I'm sure everybody knows this. Most people aren't able to stick to their goals. By now, it's been a week since the New Year's resolution, and you can already see that gyms are starting to be less packed, and the New Year's resolution is gone off the window. So, how do you actually stick to your goals? That's what people really want to know. Now, first of all, it all goes back to making the goals in the first place. Setting the correct goals is the key. Goals that are not possible for you to achieve in your lifetime or within your timetable, then obviously by default they're never going to work out. Your timetable should allow enough time for the goals to be achievable without you burning out. Now, some people can handle burning out, but that is extremely rare. In the long term, you can't handle burning out unless you're part of the, I guess, top 1% who are really good at that. So one way to stick to your goals is to make the day around your goal. So the goal has to be the most important thing in general, isn't it? So it's the thing you want to achieve and the things that you don't really want to give up on. So if you want to stick to your goal, then your day needs to be around your goal. So is your goal to pray 5 times a day? So is your goal to fast? Is your goal to go to the gym? Whatever your goal may be, then your entire day has to be based on that goal. So if you want to pray 5 times a day, then your day should be around your prayer, meaning you do the thing that you set a goal for and everything else becomes a secondary priority. So set your priorities straight. What's the most important thing to you? And then make a timetable in order to achieve that goal. You also need to hold yourself accountable. If you fail to do something, then maybe punish yourself. Let's say you didn't go to the gym today, so as a punishment, even though it's technically not a punishment, you decide to pay £10 to charity for every missed gym session. Now, I know that paying money to charity is a good thing, definitely, don't get me wrong, which is exactly why this works perfectly. If you miss your daily goal, then you're forced to do something that is good, although you may not want to. So maybe sometimes you might be stingy or whatever bad mentality you may have, and you say to yourself, I don't really want to pay £10 to charity, or maybe you don't have as much money in the first place. So in other words, if you do your daily goal, then you don't need to pay to charity unless you choose to and feel generous enough to do so. But if you do fail your goal, then you end up paying £10 to charity, which again, although it could be something that you may not want to necessarily do at the time, but in the end, it ends up becoming something good. So you punish yourself technically by doing something that's good. So the thing that you use to punish yourself should be something that's good. Again, if you fail to go to the gym, then you can say, well, as a punishment, I will read this book for an hour instead of playing a bunch of games. So rather than punishing yourself, really, what you're doing is you may be punishing yourself by making you not get that instant gratification on the spot, but you're actually benefiting yourself while also disciplining yourself. And in the long term, you'll definitely be grateful for it. So when you win against your desires, you're able to achieve the goal, your daily goal that you've set yourself. If you're able to achieve that, then reward yourself. This will allow you to have this reward and punishment system, which helps you whether or not you really want to achieve the daily goal. So a reward is a good thing, and a punishment in the form of discipline is also a good thing. So it's basically a win-win situation. So be consistent and be confident that you can and you will achieve your daily goals. And if you don't, then do know that it's completely your fault and you must work harder than ever. Remember that giving up is not an option if you really want to get to the top. So you must do what you need to do for your own good.